But all right, this is Sable. This was one of kind of the standout games of the indie side of E3. There's a time I have to go to bed before work. There's no caffeine after lunch. Yeah, there's definitely a point you need to figure out your. This looks fucking great. Wow. Um. Yeah, you definitely need to figure out the spot that you need to not have caffeine. Like Aaron doesn't have sugar after like 8:30. Um. Or she has weird sugar dreams. Wow. Mm. Yeah, just sit and contemplate this. Just sit and think about this for a little bit. Nice cooling water. Yeah, only water. Wow, shout out to that paladin. Just look at all look at all those arrows. That poor paladin. No one can see this. I I forget no one can see this. That was funny as shit. Honestly, need to remember the last time you had water. John, buy yourself one of those big hydration water bottles. Buy yourself one of those big hydration water bottles. Okay. Yeah, I need to get back in the habit of putting it on stream. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. What is this? This is Sable. We aren't taking. No, I stopped playing that. I literally said. Okay, is it? Okay. You use drawing ninja. It's been a while. Open your iPad. You started and said nothing. Nope. that's that's actually incorrect. I said that this is Sable. This was kind of a standout on the indie streams before E3. Ugh. Okay. Well, that's probably not what I meant to do. So this can I adjust the sensitivity? Yes. It's just a little. Yeah, that's better. I got leaps. It's Assassin's Creed. Then you just dive off. Dragon Quest 11 post games kicking your ass. Yes. Oh my god. See now, Jen, you're gonna make me play Dragon Quest 11. You're fuck around, make me play Dragon Quest 11. Because I was gonna be like, what's your builds? What's your who's your team? What's your build? What's their equipment? What do you got? Oh, hi, sir. Reminds me of an indie game from years ago that I can't remember. Oh, man. Oh, shit, it's Ebex. That's going to make sense to two people. Waiting to see if Casper comes asking me to answer to open the door. I can feel Jotty smiling behind her mask. Just as I know she can feel the teeth-baring little grimace behind mine. Trying to get to level 99, be the true boss? Oh, hell yeah. I'm nervous. She's softly, sweetly amused. In her eyes, probably have very little to worry about. You know you have nothing to worry about, don't you, Sable? Casper, do you want me to open the door? Uh, uh, Jalen, you're just killing metal slimes, huh? I'm not worried. I tell I'm not worried at all. It's possibly the least convincing I've ever been. You can say that, my love, but I do know how you are. You're going to be nervous until you start it, and then act like you've been doing it your whole life. Remember the first time you rode a bike? You even let you put me on this. You wouldn't even let me put you on the seat. You were so afraid. Your hands were little claws gripping onto me. I feel the memory in my fingers. But I promised you it was going to be all right. I told you how much I loved riding my bike as a young woman and how wonderful the wind felt through fabric. Suddenly, there you were. You sat down, you leaned forward, put those grasping little claws on the handles, and you were off. I remember thinking, just watching you tear over the sand. Look at her. She can do whatever she wants. Jotty reaches out and places a hand on the edge of my mask. And you can, Sable. I take a breath. I don't know where to start. Jotty's story warms me, but I feel too overwhelmed to let it settle. I tell her with a sigh I don't know where to begin. She chuckles. Well, I can help with that. You'll need to talk to Hilda and Driss. Driss should already have made arrangements for your bike. No, that's not a D. And Hilla will share something, well, let's just say as useful as it is fun, I think I might suspect what Jotty's saying, but I stay quiet. After that, I suppose we'll see you off. I'll be back soon. Sable, don't go planning your return before you've even left. Take all the time you need. It's a big decision you're making out there. Actually, finding them can be a pain. Give you 3 dungeons, fuck ton of boss fights around the world to go take on for the first time in a while. And boss fight some dead party members because they hurt. Oh, snap. Whatever you decide, you do so with my blessing. So don't go try using me as an excuse to come home early, huh? I'll go speak with Hilal. I'll be there to see you off. And speak to Driss as well. Told him to arrange your bike with Sizzo, but you know how he is. And I have something to give you, a compass. It's the same one I used on my gilding, an artifact, you might say. Take the device in my palm. It fits naturally there, perfectly weighted and crafted. Each component slides together with incredible, satisfying precision. Oh, nice. I like that. As I approach Halal, they give an enthusiastic wave. I've always appreciated Halal's verve and vigor, and on a day like this, I'm ready to match it, with a touch of nerves for balance. Sable, take this. Halal hands me a small round stone. As it nestles into my palm, I feel a warmth not borrowed from Halal's hands, but emanating from within. I run my thumb over it and find it softly electric, like static on cloth. What is this? Try to sound less confused than I am, but ask Halal what this is. Oh, Sable, you can't leave without it. What I've just given you is a gilding stone. What do you feel? Tell Halal that I feel electricity? Then you're doing it right. What you feel on that stone is openness. I look at the stone. It seems quite closed. Gilding stones are vessels for the perpetual. They suck up its power like little sponges and hold it there for you to channel. Right now it's empty, or dormant, waiting for you to fill it up. I ask how I can do this. Take it to the temple ruins at the edge of the canyon. You'll be able to activate it there. Halal claps their hands twice and bobs a little. I appreciate their good mood in a time like this. Come back to me once it's done. I want to hear all about it. As I'm about to leave, Halal stops me. Oh, you haven't gotten your bike yet, have you? It's a bit of a trek to the temple, so go see Driss. Yes, I'm working on that. Oh, was it this button? Yeah. Oh, hello. What are you? Postbox. Logging in. Hello, Sable. Unread messages. Have a good day. Okay. Guess I can also get mail. Yeah, there he is. I was like, it's not that way. I keep forgetting it's this, but I keep thinking it'd be A. Though I've told myself not to be too eager, it's all I can do not to race up to Driss. Driss is the camp manager. He's been difficult to get a hold of lately. Now I strongly suspect he's been working on my bike in secret. Perhaps it's extra beautiful or has some custom feature. What will its name be, I wonder? How fast will it go? Will my legs feel sore, or will I get used to it? Driss turns with a bit of a start. Sable, hello. I was told you have something special for me. Something special. I nod very meaningfully, but he doesn't seem to get the hint. I make a leading gesture, slowly, trying to be perfectly cool and confidential. But I can't do it. I'm too keen, and the words spill out. I asked Driss if he might sort of, possibly, maybe, have a bike for me. Your bike! He yells as if it's an idea he just had. Your bike, yes, of course, right, yes, your bike. That I prepared for you, because today is your gliding, yes. Driss nods along with me. Yes, of course, right, yes. Yes, I do have that. My blood runs cold. Has he forgotten? By which I mean I arranged it for you in a sort of tutorial for you. Did you forget? I'm telling you, I did not forget. I just made different arrangements. You see, Sable, before one can own their own bike, they must prove they can ride a bike by taking a test ride on a different bike. I think about it and find I've never heard that part of the gliding, but Driss does seem earnest. Sort of. So instead of worrying about your bike, I'd like you to try this bike as a test. Driss gestures to the sand cutters aside. It's quite old and a bit shabby. A tester if I've ever seen one. What's the bike's name? Driss seems scandalized. That's a bit personal, don't you think? Just sand cutter will do for now. Youngsters these days always asking questions. Now ride the bike through the ring and back. And here's some advice for you, my young glider. Don't fall off. Okay. Boom. It lit up. Is that bad? It's a game that takes place before the grass. Oh, I keep forgetting it's this button. I return to Driss, who somehow manages to seem caught off guard despite knowing I was coming. Sable, congratulations. How was your first pre-glide ride? Any strange rattles, unexpected hissing? Small fires? What do you mean fires? Surely you'd notice if you were on fire, even a little bit. Was that a possibility? Well, obviously it didn't happen, so I think we're fine. Everything sounded normal. Well, the sound cutter must like you then. It's usually a little more temperamental with new riders, but you're not even a little bit on fire. Have you already been by Halal? Yes. No. Well, you're getting used to the sand cutter. That's something. You can borrow it to run your little errands. My little errands. With my confidence in this exercise only light charge, I think Tris very much. Yeah, I already. Tris asked me. Okay. So now. Man, that grass going game just really hit. It was really cool. That dust effect is rad. Oh, there it is. Oh, is this the entrance here? Maybe. Let's see. No, this looks like where there used to be like a walkway. Okay, so we'll go around here. I want to go around and see if there's an easier way to get up. This looks like the easier way to get up. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh come on, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it. Yes. The best. Oh, hello? Whoa. Well, yeah, like sure, yeah. I have this egg, and you're like, okay, thanks. I also like the description where it's just like, there's got to be a place to put this. Like, probably there's, there's technically a place to put everything. Just is the game really quiet? I don't think I'm hearing any audio when it was just me. It is very quiet. There's not a lot of uh oh no, desktop audio has been muted this whole time. Why did I mean? Oh, when I took my break. Um, I'm ready for Rona to know me. I'm ready to know myself. Feel her curiosity in the sacred place. I know I'm in her sight. So yeah, that was the problem. That was the problem. make sure I should add that into the. Wow, this looks great. Holy cow. Is this good? Is this good? Are we chill? Is this good? Are we good? Whispering stones. Oh, hang on. Okay. Oh. Huh. Yeah, I was climbing. Come on. Game. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you, video game. Huh. I can still... Huh. Oh, interesting. Okay. Rad. So now I have this fucking slick magic. Oh, I didn't notice this when... I didn't notice this when we went in there. That's cool as hell. Man, why does everybody do that? That's chill as hell. That is chill as hell. Gonna put my camera up again, just right in the smoke. Can't see anything. Ramp it. Ugh. Never mind. I think the first time, the first time you get anything like that, your first instinct is always to fucking take it off a ramp. When I return to Law, it's clear they know what I've just experienced. They're excited on my behalf in a way that makes me miss them before I've even left. Isn't it incredible? How does it feel? Strange. I feel a little queasy. I tell Halal there's something disorienting about it, and that I haven't quite understood how best to use it yet. Well, don't worry about that. There's plenty of time. Before long, you'll be floating off cliff sides with impunity. Is that good? Trust me, you're going to love it. Law's moon doesn't darken, but the sigh they let out holds a bit of sorrow. You're very lucky, you know. I miss it so much, that feeling, just floating on the breeze. But I suppose it's best that it fades with age, Or else I might never have come back from my gliding. I'd just be out there heaving myself into chasms. Is that really what you do? They think about it. Why not? If I had the power, why not use it? I know people manage to keep it up, but I don't know that I have the time to practice as much as they do. It takes a really serious focus. What are you doing? Hi. You just hanging out on the table? Okay. Hello, lass, even if there's a bit of regret in it. And I certainly haven't got that. Still, I suppose the gliding wouldn't mean much if it were all gains and no loss, I think about that, but decide there's already too much loss on my mind to consider it further. I'm saying goodbye to my clan, my family, my home, my childhood. To lose the perpetual is a sacrifice for another time. Are you just laying? He's literally just laying. So when we did Aaron's desk, we moved one of the tables around. And that table's just sitting there as we kind of decide what to do with it. And so, hi. Yeah, I'm talking about you. He's just sitting there. He just jumped up and is like laying on it. He likes going there. Aaron put some catnip on there like Saturday for him. Not Saturday, like Wednesday. Hi, buddy. He's just being cute. My advice, try to have fun. There's a lot to be said about ritual and independence and all of that out there. The world's an easier place if you put joy first. Thank Halal for their advice, for their help, and tell them I'll miss them. It'll be over before you know it. A warning and a reassurance, all in one. I say goodbye to Halal. Before I go, Halal gestures towards the tower. It seems Sizzo wishes to see me before I leave the clan. Whee! Hello? Oh, I can talk to you. Jotty greets me warmly. Hello, little glider. It's so strange getting called that. I tell Jotty how strange it is being called glider instead of Sable or even clan child. Just trying to get you used to it. She seems to really like it. Maybe I like it too. My little glider. I don't know if it came across on the microphone just now. But he jumped down from the table, and when he does that sometimes, he just sounds like the heaviest thing in the world. You're all the way up here, yo. Sizzo's an outclanner to the Abexi. I've known her for nearly as long as I can recall, and I think of her more of a distant relation than any sort of outsider. Machinists, I'm told, are given their posts, and by their training and their code, must go to where they're needed. But Sizzo has been among us for so long, it's easy to forget, and it's an assignment first and foremost. As far as any of us are concerned, she's one of us. I think there's a perception among the other clans of the Abexi are quite insular, or that our designation of Abexi versus outclanner suggests some nervous othering of those who are unlike us. But in practice, such things are more the result of our nomadic nature. We seek to know who will travel with us and who we must leave behind, but all are welcome to join. And I'm pleased that Sizzo did. Sable, how do you do, clan child? I can only think of one thing. Better now that I'm getting a bike. Says there's a throaty quality to her voice, and it rumbles throughout her mask when she laughs. She's quite a serious person most days. I'm always torn between pride and alarm when I manage to make her chuckle. Yes, Jotty told me how excited you were. Sizzo sniffs. She also told me Driss would be coming along to get your bike together, but I think he may have... I knew it. What? I hadn't meant to say that out loud, so I told her I was just clearing my throat. Don't begrudge Driss his forgetfulness. Were I tasked with so many odds and ends, I might be just as scattered. And besides, this will be good for you. I want you to scavenge the hoverbike parts yourself. Well, that sounds like an adventure. I tell Scissor the sound of that. A little adventure before my big one. It's more meaningful than you know. To bond with one's bike before it has taken form is more privilege than labor. Here, take this. Sizzo hands me something. This is a navigator. You can use it to mark waypoints on your compass. It can be useful for finding the old parts. Ask Sizzo where I might start looking. Our bikes are reborn in the ruined ships, in fragments spread apart. A good start would be the ship down there near the camp. You'll find another on that great rock near the other side of the canyon, and another behind the old dam on the hill. Use a navigator to mark that down if you need. You'll need to gather a control point, a power supply, and a calibrator. I'll be back before you know it. I tell Scissor our Slayers soon. Head off in search of the components. Together, we'll create something new out of the old. Oh, it wants me to open the navigator, like, first. Okay. Just gonna put this over there. Mm-hmm. Gonna put this thing somewhere. There. Then there. Great. Boom. I'm so good at it now. I guess I could use my bike and probably get around a little quicker, huh? Nobody yelled at me about, like, hey, give me back that sand cutter, so... Oh, Stream Raiders time. Okay. Get back to the game here. Oh, where did I put it? There it is. Yeah, I actually want to redo that. I want to redo that. I wanted to point to more of Lemon's content now that it's up and about. Lemon, do you have like a card or something? I feel like I should have asked you this forever ago. You don't, but you'll make one? Okay. Okay. I guess I could just climb up. Yeah. You have a link tree. You haven't set it up. I will say I made a card and I found that more beneficial to what I wanted, but so that's of use to be found in the ship. I noticed a blinking light flashing on the dashboard of the cockpit. Push it! Voice crackles from the machinery in front of me. Sounds like a recording. It's barely audible. Stop messing around with those buttons, you absolute idiot. The distinct sound of someone slapping someone else's hand crackles out of the speakers. Did my controller just... Yeah, my controller just disconnected. Sorry, Ramen. Alright, let's see if we can get that old machinist told us up. If not, there'll be hell to pay. Some sort of mechanical adjustments seem to be being made. I hear the sound of 3 clicks. Buttons being pressed, perhaps. Okay, when I push the orange thing, pull that lever hard. Sound of click and a grunt before a snapping sound. Oh, on Rowan's mask, not that hard. You've torn it out. Suddenly, the speakers are filled with static, crackling, and a low rumble that seems to gradually increase in pitch and frequency. Then the sounds of someone cheering. It worked! We're flying! What sounds like an ungainly person dancing around on a metal surface plays out. Okay, let's focus. This thing is moving fast. We need to slow it down a bit. How do we do that, Ramen? Let me check what the machinist wrote down for us. Long pause. The whining static sound that started playing when the ship took off seems to be increasing in frequency. Sounds like the ship is picking up pace. Suddenly, what sounds like someone pulling and pushing on every button they can as quickly as possible plays out. Ramen? That lever you just ripped out, Toma, that was how we slow this down. We're going too fast. We're going to crash. We need to try to... The recording cuts off there. Well, that's why you read all of the instructions before you do anything. That's just good advice. Are you looking for a calibrator? I nod. And Saima looks gleeful. She's always been a mischief maker. You won't find it here. I've hidden it. You'll never find it. Never, never. Come on. Do you? Well, maybe you'll find it on your own, but I don't think so. Simon laughs off my irritation. I compose myself. I'm not going to give her the satisfaction. I'll give you the calibrator. I'll give it to you, but I want some beetles. That's a fair trade, isn't it? Something you want for something I want. Beetles? I stifle a sigh. Perhaps some of the adults in the camp know where I can find some. Excuse me. Alright. So let's go back to the camp, and we'll try to find these beetles, and then that'll probably be where we call the demo, just because I want to get to a couple more games. Oh. Oh. Ibexi red dye. The dye bottle for the colors of the Ibexi red bike. Oh, I think I found like a little secret. Nice. I can make a fucking Char custom bike. That's about catching beetles, that wretched child. Do you know about Sima's hiding place? I know she spends a lot of time in the cave under the camp. You should have a look down there. Oh. The cave under the camp, huh? Glider's Revenge. Hey, fun fact, while we're talking about it, the Char's Counterattack movie is actually now on US Netflix, including and the first 3 Gundam movies. But Greg Gundam Project tweeted that is not the way that you should watch it. So you're a true Gundam fan. This is the cave. I was literally just here. Up. What did we find? Crouch. Thank you. I also highly advise against the movies unless you really don't want to watch the 50 episodes. I would very much recommend just watch Gundam. We should make that should be one of my shirts. It just says just watch Gundam. Saima shrieks when she sees the calibrator in my hand, bursting into tears under the masks. You'll leave on the gliding and you'll never come back. Just like Yara did. Don't you miss her too? You were her friend before she left. Oh, yeah. I promised to find her. No one's heard from her in years. Simon's voice trembles. You'll find her, won't you? Tell her to write to me. I miss her. You gotta rewatch Shar so you can watch Hathaway. I had downloaded already for editing purposes. Oh my god. That reminds me, we gotta make a command for Jalen. Alright. Alright, so that's gonna be where we leave Sable. Still a good amount to check out, but I really like this game. I really like this game, so I think we're definitely gonna check it out when it comes out. But again, that's Sable. Hi, thanks for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider clicking the like button and subscribing to the channel. If you click the notification bell as well, you'll get alerts when a new video is uploaded, so you don't miss anything. And if you want to check out more of my content, links to my Twitch, Twitter, and other YouTube playlists are down in the description box. If you click this video here, you'll get the next video in the series if it's something like a Let's Play, or something else related. If you click this video here, you'll get a related game, something like a Let's Play, or a Quick Look, or something like that. If you click the card up here, you'll get something completely different. I hope you enjoy it.